basketball. Finishing up playing basketball. Fixing to go after God. God's working in Brother Claude Mills out in California 2 years later, 1984, getting him sick of religion, saying, I don't like what I see going on in these churches. We got to find some place somehow. And he left and went of all places to Arkansas. Of all churches to visit first, he visits Calvary where Brother Charles is. God saved me in May 1982. Married, one little girl, John on the way. We went to Camp Zion again. I wanted to let Brother Ray know what God had done for me. I remember he hugged my neck and said, thank God. And then one day, I don't even know why I did this for great. I did a little bit, but I walked into that bookstore there at Camp Zion. This doesn't, at the time, Josh, this would not seem significant. But I walked in and Rachel Shipman worked in that bookstore. And this is what I said. I said, Rachel, I want to go back to school. You got a place you can recommend? That's right. She said, well, Brother Mike, Blue Mountain's right up the road here. It's a pretty good school. Brother Greg, my only knowledge of Blue Mountain is seeing it on a sign when I'd driven to Camp Zion. That's all I ever knew of it. That's all I ever knew of it. I didn't know there was a Greg Moffat. I didn't know there was a Terry Owen. You know any of that? So Audrey and I took a break that afternoon, got in the car, drove up to Blue Mountain. Dean Washburn and Dr. Travis took some time out of their afternoon to meet with us. And by the time that afternoon was over with, Audrey and I were in the car, headed back to Texas. I was going to quit my job, and we were going to load up our wagons and move to Mississippi. I enrolled in baby Greek. And in my baby Greek class, there is this obnoxious didn't seem like much the day I did this because I just wanted to do something for Brother Terry because I loved him and Sister Connie, and I just wanted something to do something for him. I cannot say, Brother Greg, that a big voice came booming out of the sky and said, ask Terry Owen to lead the music at a meeting. He didn't. I just walked up and said, Terry, we're having a meeting in a few weeks, and I knew he lost his position at the church. And voted out. I just wanted to do something. I wanted to help him. I knew he'd get a love offering. I knew he'd get him a love offering at the end of the week, and help him. So I can't claim some great spiritual thing, brother. And when he came, God took that chain that he'd been linking all my life, and the chain that he'd already begun to form between us, and now he brought it together there at Canaan Baptist Church.
Yep.
Dirt road.
Beginning of days.
My knowledge, nothing ever happened there except this one thing, brother. But that's right. What did he say, preacher? He said, only eternity will tell what comes out of this meeting.
Thank you, God. Yep.
Ooh. That's right.
That's the words to remember.
I came here for you and your wife. Yep.
Thank you, God. Wow.
A whole lot of other people.
That's right.
Yep.
Thank God. Woo. Woo. Thank God. That's right. Thank God.
Yep.
Oh, for my life.
Yep.
And I know some of y'all want me to hurry up so I can get to your link. I understand. I'm telling you, Brother Brian.
Yeah, we already had our
It worked on those days.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Got a long golden chain.
God was forging friendships. Brother Greg. Doing things we never dreamed. You're right, preacher. Every time you say it, I have to agree. None of us dreamed this. None of us saw this.
Nope.
We were just glad to be saved.
You're right, brother.
Glad to be saved.